Alright, what's going on, you guys? I got a quick unboxing and install video of the new Oneup dropper post. Now this is the newer V2 model that has some different internals and I believe some better cable routing as well. So let's go ahead and unbox this, see what we're dealing with, and then I'm going to go ahead and replace the unit that's on my bike currently, which is a Trans X model. Now the issue that I'm having here, as you can see, my dropper post is completely dropped down into the frame. And while this is a suitable range for my leg length, I find it a fraction of an inch too long. Now, the good thing about this is that not only is the collar smaller, but the actual drop in the seat rails is actually lower than here. So I should lose about an inch in height with only losing maybe about 5 millimeters in overall drop. Now this is the 120 millimeter drop version, and I have a 125 mil drop on this currently. So let's go ahead and unbox this and compare. Now for a full comparison, let's go ahead and measure from the top of the pedal here to the top of my saddle with the current Trans X unit, and then I'll go ahead and take another measurement after I install the Oneup component. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to the top of the pedal axle and to the very top of the saddle. It's looking at right around 33 inches directly to the top of the saddle. So top of the pedal, top of the saddle, 33 inches. Alright, uninstallation is pretty simple, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the saddle first. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this collar, feed the cable through the frame, lift this up, and disconnect everything. Taking care not to scratch up the dropper surface. And in case you're wondering, the saddle that I'm running is the Specialized Hinge. This is the 143 width model. Okay, we got the old dropper out of the way. Let's go ahead and unbox the new guy right here. Alright, so I've got the two lined up on the bottom. As you can see, the top, you're looking at probably a good 2 inches in overall length difference. As far as insertion depth, that's about an inch in difference. So this unit is very nice for people that have both inseam problems and also insertion depth on your frame problems as well. This is going to solve quite a bit of issues for a lot of people. It's a really nice product. So you can actually adjust the internal pressure from a minimum of 250 psi, which is a slow return, and a max of 300 psi for a fast return. I'm actually going to save this for later. I'm not sure if this is grease for the shaft of the dropper or for the installation. I'm going to go ahead and go back and double check the manual online, and also post an update on the screen somewhere here. And you also have some included inserts for adjusting the overall height of the dropper. And then this is the ferrule that goes on your cable, on the cable end side. Alright, and to install this new end for the cable, I'm actually going to have to pull the cable completely out. And at this time, I'm actually going to go ahead and replace this cable while I'm at it. Okay, and then this new end goes right in there. Just like that. And that's how it looks installed. Cable end is there, and then the housing is there. And slide this bad boy in. I'm also simultaneously pulling the cable slack from the bottom. And there's the new post. Let's go ahead and tighten the collar up, take all the slack out of the cable. So I'm going to go ahead and take my time with the alignment a little bit later, but let's go ahead and install it with it fully dropped like I had before and see how the difference is. And here's a quick close look of the internal Schrader valve. That's where you would adjust the air pressure, and I'm sure you're going to need to check that periodically, probably say once a year on the basically the intervals, just to keep it running smoothly and keeping it rising up and down quickly. Everything else just gets sandwiched right on top of that. Not sure on the placement just yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it essentially right in the middle of those rails there. And as far as angle goes, I always like to go basically level with the ground. Alright, so now that I've got the dropper installed, again, all the way flush down to the frame, I've also got the saddle installed. Let's go ahead and take our measurements. Do the same measurement from the top of the pedal all the way to the top of the saddle. And it looks like this is about 31, and I'm going to say 7/8. So I lost a little bit over an inch in overall height here, and that should be plenty. I could probably raise this up a little bit, and yeah. By the way, I am using the stock lever for the Trans X. Should definitely be more capable. Alright, so the difference in lever feel. The lever throw is actually shorter, but there's a little bit firmer resistance to get it to throw. So kind of a win loss there, but feels pretty smooth overall. And right off the bat, I could tell just how much lower of a drop I get with this new post, which is really awesome. And yeah, even though it's lower, there really isn't any clearance issues between the saddle and the top of the post there. Yeah, it's just really awesome. I like it a lot. If you want to slow this down, you can just definitely just reduce the PSI to about maybe 250 or 260, and you should be good to go. On the flip side, if you want that faster, go higher up to 290 or 300. Alright you guys, so that was the Oneup Dropper V2. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. I definitely recommend this if you're having clearance issues from your bottom of your pedal all the way to the top of your saddle. If you need a little bit more drop while not necessarily reducing the overall drop in your dropper post, definitely give this one a look. It's very compact, and also the insertion depth is quite a bit smaller than your typical dropper post as well. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in purchasing this product, I'll go ahead and include a link in the description below. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it does help to support the channel, so I appreciate that in advance. So this is the 120 model. They also make a lot of different lengths in droppers as well, and then also even with those long droppers, still a very short insertion depth. So very innovative products by Oneup, and this product is definitely no different. Alright guys, as usual, please like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.